we can help you do it. It's a great idea.
Welcome back to Vanessa's podcast, and I have another Bob Proctor video for you, so let's listen to it.
Involved in anything we have, you're introduced to people all over the world because we work with them, and we help them share what they've got with you, and we help you share what you've got with them. You don't have to look for strategic partners or joint ventures. We'll show you how that happens. We actually show it. Now, you might be asking, do all these sources of income, are they all the same size? No, the truth is they're not. Some will grow, some will not. It's what you give attention to. And as you give attention to them, that doesn't mean you have to work, but you give energy to them. Some will get bigger and some will get smaller, but they all have one thing in common. They all flow into your bank. That's kind of a nice thing. Now let's think here for a moment. Contrary to popular belief, very few people think. Mental activity does not constitute thinking. I think I've already mentioned that to begin earning substantial amounts of money, you must begin thinking, and you must begin thinking in a certain way. It's absolutely essential. You can't think the way you have been thinking and keep getting what you're getting. Now, that logo there, upside down, inside out, burn it into your mind. You've got to work from the thought to the thing, and then from the inside out. You do not let the outside control the start of your thinking. If you let your bank account control it, you're thinking lack and limitation. You've got to think from prosperity. You've got to think from abundance. There's an abundance of thought energy. That's where you start. Build the picture of what you want. You know, Van Gogh was asked one time how he did such beautiful work. He said, I dream my painting, and then I paint my dream. That's what you want to do. See, it starts there in the thought, a spiritual concept. Turns into an idea as an intellectual concept, and then turns into a thing. Now, you and I have the ability to do that. Don't let the results control your thinking. Create the results that you want. Now, how do we do that? Well, let's take another look at this. There's the emotional mind, the thinking mind, the emotional mind, and the body is the instrument. So as we start to understand this, it makes such a phenomenal difference. There's thought energy just flowing into your consciousness. Now, I use this as a graphic illustration, and these little thoughts, little puffy clouds as thoughts. They're flowing into our conscious mind, and we can make anything out of them we want. We can pluck the thoughts we want. Pick the thoughts that build the idea that you want. You don't have to think of what you don't want. Spend time thinking of what you do want. Then you take and you plant that in your mind. You get emotionally involved in the idea. You get emotionally involved with this, you're going to alter the vibration that the body's in. It's going to cause you to act different, and it's going to produce the results you want. Now, that is the key. That is the program, and that is upside down and inside out. Keep that logo in your mind. It's very important. Upside down, inside out. You start with the thought. Don't let the physical result control. You're non-physical. You live in a physical body. The body's the instrument of the mind. So you go from the thought to the thing, upside down. And then you go from inside out. See, it's the action that sets up the reaction. Now, the reaction coming back, that's actually the law of attraction. The action is the vibration of the body being expressed, and the reaction is the same, equal and opposite. So there you are, upside down, inside out. It's so obvious. The cause of your good fortune, awareness.
So this webinar is called
Now here's where the loser lets present results
setting to get rich, the science of getting rich. So go to Facebook group or page on Bob Proctor and look. It was posted today, so you can always get back to it in the replay.
Now you understand why people that are brilliant, they've got all this knowledge, but the paradigm gets whipping them. We run programs in changing paradigms. It's so important. That's what this program is all about, changing paradigms. So let's look here for a moment. Here you've got all these higher faculties, beautiful concepts, and we don't use them. It's too bad. We live through these, through our senses, and that is not the good way to live. That causes present results. So the thinking, the present results, we see it. That causes us to think about the present result. And we are fighting. We're trying desperately. We are trying desperately to change the result. I'm trying. I'm giving it everything I've got. Salesperson in with a sales manager. I'm giving it everything I've got. I'm making all kinds of calls. Present results controlling the thinking. The thinking is controlling, feeding the paradigm, actually, which sets up the vibration, and they create more of the same. It's a losing trip. The person just cannot win. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they do it? They do it because they don't understand what they're doing. Forgive them. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing. This is the cause of the dilemma. Ignorance, not knowing. I guarantee you, you keep studying this, you will become so aware. Look at, I'll be 84 very soon. 2 months high school. No business experience trying to get into this. I earned millions of dollars. You know, I took a pen and I said, I'm going to build a company that operates all over the world. It does. It operates all over the world. How did I do it? I do it through understanding this. I built the idea, and the idea did it for me.
All right, I'm going to stop now because the volume is very low. So I encourage anyone to go and either listen to it or view it, or just find him on YouTube, and you can follow his channel and his YouTube video. And I wish everybody a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time on Vanessa's podcast.